All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon. I wanted to make a video because finally, the one-of-one Superfractor Topps Chrome Mothman has arrived. PSA 9. I paid $11,100 for it. This is one of 3 Superfractor one-of-ones, one of 2 that have been pulled. The alternate art has been pulled. This is the original art, so probably be a good thumbnail here. So the one-of-one Superfractor Mothman. I'm going to go ahead and get my secondary camera and show you guys this card and a couple other cards that came today. And then tomorrow, I'm also going to have a PSA submission coming back that I think you guys will enjoy. So the one-of-one Superfractor Topps Chrome Mothman. It's here. All right, so here we have the close-up cam of the one-of-one Superfractor Mothman. Beautiful card in person, even better than I expected. I mean, I love the way this card looks. I love the way that the Superfractor hollow pattern looks. I love this particular artwork on this card. I think it's beautiful. There you've got the eBay Authenticity Guarantee, void if damaged. There's the one-of-one. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how cool I think this card is and why I bought it. So the main reason why I bought this card is I spent so long and so many streams opening up Topps Chrome hunting down this card. I made so many videos talking about the pulling of this card, the alternate art card, the sale of the first alternate art card that sold for $30,000, then the remaining card being the Cryptid Cam, which now there's a $20,000 bounty on. Mothman, obviously, is like the Charizard of metazoo. It's the big chase card that everybody really enjoys. It's the card that everybody seems to want. Whenever it appears in a set, it's always the highest value card, whether that set be a collab set, a main set, a core set, whatever. The Mothman seems to be the card that people want. So to me, this was a very iconic metazoo card. I wanted to be a part of metazoo history by purchasing this card, and that's why I bought it. I've got a very extensive Mothman collection of PSA 10 Mothman, so this might be the only PSA 9 Mothman in my entire collection. But it was a card that was important to me. And I've got a lot of really good memories on this channel of opening Topps Chrome. They were some of my most viewed streams in terms of live viewers. And in one case, we had like 200 live viewers on one of the streams. The metazoo Topps Chrome craze really seemed to reawaken interest in metazoo. The fact that Topps is such a mainstream brand, it was available in Target, and Barnes & Noble, and I was going to all these different Targets looking for the blaster boxes. I was going to all these different Targets buying the Seance blisters that were released around the same time, and it was just really cool to see a big collab like this, metazoo and Topps Chrome, in a mainstream store like Target, and be able to go with my friends, which is another important part of it. I've got friends that are into metazoo, specifically my friend Chris is really heavily into it, and to go with him, he came back to town. I don't get to see him very often because he lives in Texas, but he came back to town for my birthday, and one of the days, we spent like 8 hours driving all around the state to different Targets looking for blaster boxes. And I don't even think we found any. We might have found one from one of the Targets, but all of them were sold out. And then just different memories with different people going to Target and just clearing out all the blasters and coming home with a big haul and then doing a live stream and opening them. Hunting for this card specifically. This was the card that I wanted. This or a numbered out of 5 Mothman was what I was after. So to me, very important card, very special card. I think a very significant card as far as the history of metazoo is concerned. And I'm not going to sell it. I will probably never sell it. And if I do sell it, I would wait until the number, I think, would be over a 6-figure number for this card. I think metazoo in the long run will continue to be around. It might be a slow burn. It might take a while for the steam to pick back up or the hype to pick back up. I don't really view this as an investment card. This is a card that I just kind of wanted a piece of metazoo history, and I don't ever plan on selling it. But if I did, it would have to be a 6-figure card. And I think that one day that's possible. If metazoo continues for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, if it continues to be a successful IP, continues to be a successful brand, which at this point, it's kind of up in the air. I'm not really sure if it is or not. I think it's going to take some major catalyst to get some more mainstream attention, because some of the stuff that they're doing, like even the introduction of these cards to big box stores, hasn't really seemed to grow the metazoo brand, the metazoo social media following. It doesn't seem to have grown the awareness very much. And it seems like the people that went to the big box stores to buy the cards were people that were already interested in metazoo. And even some of the other collabs that they've done, it doesn't seem like it's done a whole lot to further the interest in metazoo. But if they are around for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, I think this will be one of the biggest grail cards, one of the most important cards, Just the fact that it's the Mothman and it's a one of one. I tell people, when people ask me, why the hell would you pay $11,000 for a card? I said, imagine if back when Pokemon did their first collaboration with Topps, if there was a one of one Charizard, that only one existed, and that was it. And once that card was pulled, there would never be another one pulled again from that original 1999 Pokemon Topps set. Imagine if that were the case, and there was a serialized, numbered one-of-one Charizard, how much that would be worth today from the Pokemon Topps set, if that were a thing. And that's kind of the same logic that I apply to this Mothman. This is like the Charizard, and looking forward to the future of metazoo. If it is successful, even in 25 years, I think people will look back at this card and say, wow, that is one of the most desirable cards that metazoo ever made. And I'm curious to see in these future sets that metazoo does with these international cryptids, if that broadens the base for metazoo, if that kind of opens up a new door for a new fan base. Because right now I do feel like the primary fan base is North America, probably mostly America, because most of the cryptids are based in the States. But with these yokai islands and some of this other stuff, if it expands to like the Asian countries, and just to see how that really does to expand, and hopefully they do some kind of hopefully the book goes well, but hopefully whatever they do as far as an animated series, whatever they're planning to do as far as that, hopefully that's bigger than just these little animated shorts that are like a couple minutes long or a minute long. I hope that they have like a really successful branch off that can bring new eyeballs to the brand. But overall, very happy with this card. Do not regret it. Don't plan on selling it. I'm going to lock it up in my vault and just hold on to it for as long as I possibly can. Probably take it out every once in a while just to admire its beauty. But I am going to Mothman Festival. I was debating on bringing it, but I don't know if it's a good idea to bring it there or not. But I will be at the Mothman Festival, which is now just 10 days away, the weekend of September 14th. So I hope to see a lot of you guys there. But that's the card. I wanted to also show you a couple other cards that came here that you guys might be interested in. I'm going to be posting one of them on my eBay and keeping the other. So if you're a bodybuilding fan, this is the card for you. So these two cards came today. The Ronnie Coleman 2023 Signature Series Leaf Inscriptions cards. I'm keeping this one. This is a Gem Mint 10 Autograph 10. Ronnie Coleman, Yeah Buddy signature, which you don't see every day. And I think that's pretty cool. The one of one Ronnie Coleman, Yeah Buddy. Or not one of one. What am I talking about? But it's one of 300. 149 out of 300. So it was a serialized card. And then I will be selling this one, the Mint 9 with a Autograph 10. Ronnie Coleman, Yeah Buddy, number 283 out of 300. So I hope to see you guys bid on that card. Well, it's on my eBay, link in the description box below. I hope to see you guys at the Mothman Festival, and I hope you guys enjoyed and appreciate the one-of-one Mothman. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the sale, about the price that I paid for it, especially now considering that of the 3 one-of-ones, one was sold for $30,000. The one remaining has a $20,000 bounty from the same guy that bought the first one. And then I got mine for $11,000. And why do you think it is that that same guy wants the remaining Mothman for $20,000, but wasn't willing to bid over $11,000 for this one? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Nick Strength and Pokemon, signing out.